The 10, he said that at the name of Jesus, every knee should bow in the heavens and on the earth and under the earth. And every tongue acknowledges that Jesus is Lord to the glory of the Father. To the glories. So Jesus, I and my Father are one. Whatever honor, whatever worship, whatever reverent praise you give to Jesus, you are giving it to God. It's to the glory of God. You are giving it to God. So Jesus, he says, is the name above every other name. The name, that name, that name is above every other name. That is why, in fact, God in His wisdom, He made sure that the New Testament, the name Jehovah that they were using in the Old Testament, even the name Christ, not Jehovah, is YHWH. And they look for some vowels somewhere. The vowels in Adonai. Adonai means Lord in Hebrew. They took the vowels out of Adonai and then they inserted it into the consonants YHWH so that they'll be able to pronounce it. So it's an invented name. It's an invented name. That the name Jehovah is an invented name. Even J, it's not even J. J was invented. It's a letter invented by the Germans. It's an invented name. That YHWH, it appeared tetragrammaton. It appeared in the old, but the new, it never appeared. The New Testament, we say there's no New Testament manuscript that has a tetragrammaton. It doesn't have it. Simply because the New Testament, God says the name Jesus will be above every other name. The name Jesus. So in the New Testament, it's the Jesus that is reigning there. The name Jesus is the name that's above every other name. But of course, some religions, those, as I said, those antichrist religion, they never want to accept Jesus Christ as God. They will never accept. Abomination for them. They will never accept. So the New Testament Bible, that Jesus is reigning there. That is what Jesus is reigning there, and whose name is above every other name. Which even Acts says that there is no salvation in any other name other than His name. No, okay. They suppressed that name, and then they went to pick the Jehovah. They went to pick Jehovah, which is not even the accurate name for God. They went to pick it from the Old Testament, and they came to infuse and put it in the New Testament. Whereas it's not there. There is no. You can go to Google, and there is Google type. Is there any known New Testament manuscript that has the tetragrammaton? They will tell you no. There is no. All the ones they discovered, there is no, because Jesus is the one reigning in the New Testament. It's His name. So that's that. Antichrist is the church or is the religion that will never accept Jesus Christ as God. They will never worship Him. They will never bow down to Him. And they echo the sentiment of Satan, because Satan will never accept. Satan will never accept. It's the name Jesus that came to expose Satan, that destroy all his works. In the how do you call it? In the Old Testament, the tetragrammaton or the name Jehovah, it never cast demons, or it never did. It never destroy any this thing there, demon or anything. It's the name Jesus that came to cast demons out. That was send them helter skelter, and So that's the name Jesus. So my audience, I want to end here, and then next I'll bring you another nice interpretation of Bible.